And affection that I yield the spotlight to my friend and the great actor, Kieran Culkin.
Thanks. Wow. Sorry, my eyes are watery, but it wasn't because I was, watching myself and getting teary-eyed. I was in the pool with my kids all morning, so I got a lot of chlorine going on, so I can't really see too well. They kept making me be Dr. Robotnik. Why am I rambling about this? I really should stick to what I thought. Thank you, Sharon, for doing this. Really, really, really nice. Yeah, as you said, played my mom many years ago, some years ago, not too long. I won't say the number, 28. But yeah, as I watched this, thing that sort of summed up my whole career in 90 seconds, the thing I kept thinking, well, I guess a couple thoughts. One is, man, I've been doing this a long time. And some of that stuff looks old. It's weird. It's weird to be here, to have been doing this for 36 years. Just in time to get my breakthrough award. But yeah, it's weird. I'm here at 42 now. But I couldn't help but, it is, and now I'm, older. I couldn't help but thinking about how lucky I am to have the opportunity to work with the people I worked with, in particular, including Sharon, the wonderful people that got to play my mom and dad over the years. Because when you grow up doing this, more often than not, your scene partner is going to be somebody that's your mom or dad when you're a kid. And I got incredibly lucky, and one of my first jobs was Diane Keaton and Steve Martin playing my parents. And that's funny. And then I'll just start name dropping because screw it, but Charles Grodin, Mary Steenburgen, let's see more names, Kevin Pollak, Roseanne Arquette, Brian Cox, Harry Walters, Susan Sarandon, Bill Pullman, / Jeff Goldblum. / because same movie, there's a little twist at the end, that's a spoiler if you haven't seen the movie. But I've been really, really lucky for that reason, because they set such a good example. Meryl Streep played my mom, saw that in the clip. She's amazing. So hopefully this is a short story. She taught me this thing that I think about all the time. The first day of working on a film with her, I hope she doesn't mind me telling the story about her. They used to do this thing on sets where they don't really do as much anymore, thankfully, but they would call the actors to set and have us wait for a bit before they brought in number one on the call sheet, the lead actor. So on that first day of shooting, they did that, we were waiting. She came in and saw that we were waiting, and she said, "Have you guys been waiting for me?" And we were like, yeah, it's no big deal. She said, "How long?" I said, 5 minutes, it's not a big deal. And she turned to the AD and said, "Did you call me late?" And they said, "Yeah, it was our understanding that we're supposed to call you when the actors get here." And she very politely said, "Oh, I understand that, thank you, but please don't do that. I don't like the idea of people waiting for me, so please call us all at the same time, we're all in this together." And I remember that, I was 15, it was incredible. I remember my actual response was, she was 4 feet from me, I laughed and went, "Oh, she's cool." But I remember, I think when I think back what happened in my body was I felt like I was supposed to be there in service to her in this thing, and what she did in that moment is make me feel like I belonged there, and that everybody on the crew, everyone that showed up there, were all here to make this thing. And it's something that has stuck with me for a long time. And although I've reached the age where I'm getting cast less and less with people that are my parents, I still get wowed by people that are even about my age. Jesse Eisenberg on A Real Pain. He's actually a year younger than me. He wowed me. And coming in he's writer, director, and lead actor in this thing on a small budget and a tight schedule and the stresses. He handled himself with such, I was going to say grace, but that's not really the word I've used to describe Jesse, no offense. I don't know what the word is. One of my professional... Fuck it, I'm going to say grace, but if grace were riddled with anxiety. The fact that he would, ask people what they thought of something, even if it had nothing to do with their department. It created this feeling of we're all in this, we're all making this together. And that's just like a very special thing, like 2 or 3 days into a shoot when you get the sense that, oh, we're all making this movie, it's his, but we're all making it, and that's because he's a particular kind of guy to work with, and I hope I'm lucky enough to work with him again. And thank you for being that, Jesse, and for this movie and leading me here. And I guess my point, if I were to try to understand my ramble, is also thanks to all my pretend moms and dads. Thanks, pretend mom. And thanks for having made this possible. Sorry for my long. Thank you.